As you see, the metal is it's quite okay.
It is. Welcome back to Living with a Classic, and we're on some back roads right behind my house because if you're in the right car, which, you know, the Beeler Saab is a car I can take on any road, this is about a 15 to 20 minute shortcut out on the highway if you're going up north from where I live. So we're actually about to join a real asphalt road here, and then it's about 5 more minutes and then we'll be out on the highway. I'm on my way up north to go and see the XJ-S. But I want to turn the camera around and just show you some of the cool nature around here, and I'll tell you a little bit about what this whole trip is about. The weather is beautiful, which is nice when I'm going to take a little bit longer drive. It's always, you know, if it's dark and rainy and all that, it's just, this is a lot nicer. We're starting to get some real spring out here. It's still rather cold in the wind, but it's getting a little bit warmer. And hopefully soon we'll have some green leaves on the trees and some green fields and all of that. But it's about a 200 kilometer drive. It says it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes to where I need to be. I was there about 2 weeks ago leaving the XJ-S, and I know he's done a bit of work. Hasn't had full time to work on it. He does have another job as well, but I think some progress has been made, and the next thing he really needs is the floors. So got those in the back. So I'm about to join the highway out here, and that's just, you know, straight way all the way to Gothenburg, and then I'm going to go past Gothenburg a little bit, about another 20 kilometers out to where he lives. And yeah, not really a fun drive to have a look at, but once we get there, we'll see what the XJ-S looks like. I think he has finished the sill on one side, so that will be really fun to see what that looks like, and a few other things. So next time you see me, which will be in a couple seconds, I'll be up at the XJ-S. I stopped here just to pick up a drink and check my tire pressure. Remember correctly, I had some issues with that tire before, but it's been fine since. And I checked, it was just down a couple PSI, so I made sure that they were topped up. All the other ones are perfect. I thought I'd take this moment to show you guys fuel prices here. This is a Circle K. And all right, so we got diesel, 95 octane, and E85. And this is in Swedish kronor, so that's 21.39. I'll look this up, but you can sort of divide that by 10 and you get dollars. Let's see, it says $2 thereabouts per liter, and then times 4 is for gallons. So this is about $8 a gallon, and prices have just gone down. They were a lot higher before. Diesel was up around 28, 29-ish. So prices have gone down a bit, but still really expensive fuel. Also, one of the reasons we're taking the Saab, well, not the Range Rover. Love the Range Rover, but I mean, I'm just traveling alone. I don't mind going in the Saab. It's not as comfortable, but should get the job done in about half of the fuel consumption. A couple hours later, and I'm up here. I've had a good drive, had a lovely dinner, then made a nice stew. And now we're out here in the workshop, and we've started to do a couple things. I thought, you know, we gotta grab the camera and show this. So first, I'm gonna show you what Dan has been doing when I've been away. So you've been doing some welding here. This is the old piece of the sill.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't look the best, but luckily the inner sill was good. I have some pictures that you sent, and we have a new piece here. And primer still needs to be, you know, finished for a top coat, but I'm very, very happy with that job. Looks really, really nice. So thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
And then we just started having some fun removing some trim. I removed these side pieces and the ones down here because we're curious about this here rust. It was all bubbly. So Dan quickly just grabbed a knife and scraped this off. And you can clearly see the layers there, and that is just, sadly, filler and spray on filler. So we're gonna remove all of that when we do the roof. We got the same thing going on probably up here. But what we thought we'd do now for a little bit of fun, Dan has his knife. We'll go over to the other side and we'll scrape it off and sort of see what it looks like, because it's really solid metal underneath everywhere so far. So hopefully we got the same situation over here. Do you think that's filler or spray filler?
Spray filler.
Spray filler.
It is. It's a problem of old cars who be fixed at the 90s.
Yeah. I think you're gonna find a lot of that on my white XJ-12 also someday when I get it up here.
But you see, the metal is it's quite okay.
It is, yeah. Because we were talking about if we have to remove this panel here, and it's quite brittle.
And with the camera, you see it's the metal is quite okay.
The metal's good
here.
I think we're gonna be fine. Should we try the same over here on the dreaded piece? I guess here or here, doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Just lifting it.
Oh, we can keep that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone wants a piece of XJ-S? Just let me know. You'll glue it back on, right?
Yeah. But you see, it's not so bad with the metal here either.
No. I think we've saved this car just in time.
Yeah.
How is it up on the side here? Is that okay?
Not.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. It not need welding here.
That's nice. Then we don't need to remove the fuel tank. That's really good stuff.
And when I use filler, I have to say it's coming a very good new filler who is based on carbon fiber. I have tested it for 3 years ago in a car. I did just for testing, and nothing had gone away until now. So carbon fiber is much better than glass fiber.
That's good. Should we try? Can we touch the roof a little bit up here? Just a tiny bit. You're gonna use a different tool to remove all the paint later, but we'll just try it.
Yeah, I think I do in that side.
It's a bit better.
So this tool, it's a knife I have make this end sharp, and it's very easy to take things like this.
That's good.
It's a little bit thick here.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
So I think it's not just spray filler.
Oh. I think it's a good... That was just a piece of trim. Oh wow, it's really thick here. Yeah, but we can see there is metal underneath there as well.
Maybe it's easier here.
Yeah.
Here comes the paint with spray filler, and here we come easier down to the metal.
I wonder why they use it so much, because I tried to look, if you can see under here, the roof it doesn't have any dents or anything in it, so I wonder why they use so much.
Yeah. But not so much rust here either.
Dan's favorite tool here.
Yes, this one. It's very effective to take away old filler and paint.
So are we gonna we'll take this back to bare metal, the roof and the sides down here. So that's what we've decided. We're not doing this is not a full respray, never, but we want to make the car nice. So the roof down here, and we'll use this nice body line, and back here, we'll take down to bare metal. I just removed this piece up here because we talked about it, and Dan is willing to help me with that as well. The early XJ-S's have a matte black back of the boot and down here as well. So we're of course going to do that to make it look as it did originally. So that's why all that is removed, and he can fill up the holes here. Someone put an aftermarket reverse light, which I don't want there, but the rest of the holes are all good. All right, it's getting late here, but we've looked around the car and I have 2 hours to drive home. But we've sort of figured everything out. So I think we're gonna paint half the side and the other side as well, because there's some like small little rust things in the door. But we decided to do, I think we'll do the whole side and a couple other things. So I'll be back here in, I don't know how long, maybe a couple of weeks or so, and we'll see how it goes. I think he'll do the floors next. I brought him the new ones, and do fix the toe boards up front and a couple other things, and then we'll do the roof and the sides and the painting and all of that. But I gotta try and head home now before it gets too late. Almost back at the house now, probably less than 100 meters to go, and we are at about 11:35 in the evening. Fuel consumption's been good, 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers, and we've done about 413 kilometers, so it feels good to be back though. And I made it back, so over 400 kilometers, the first long trip in the Saab, and it did well. It was a good trip, but now I just want to go inside and go to bed. I'm quite tired, but it was great to see Dan. It was great to see the updates on the XJ-S. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Now we have the floors. He's going to put those in, but I promised him to leave a little piece of welding left, so like in an easy accessible spot somewhere, so that I can come up there and just, you know, even if it's just like a little tack or something, at least I can say I've done some of the welding on the car. But he's going to do that, and you know, the other paint work we talked about, and overall he hasn't found anything, you know, that I haven't found on the car before, so that's really good. And you know, overall it seems to be a car that's worth saving. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this little update, this little mini road trip thing, and let me know if you want another update on the XJ-S sort of before it's done, if I should travel back up there before it's completely done and have a look at it. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments down below. Anyways, until next time, I'm Adam. This was Living with a Classic. I'll see you soon.